Do y'all remember when Friday nights used to mean something? Well, I mean, I'm sure there are plenty of people that's out partying right now. It's 1:20 a.m. on the East Coast. So I'm sure there's plenty of people out partying. But for me, and maybe people my age or just of my temperament, you don't go out like you used to. Like me, I can't tell you the last time I actually, I lied. Yes, I can. 2018 was the last time I went to a club, and it was not good. But I remember those days of going out and having a good time and not being in bed by 9 o'clock or on a weekend, not sitting in bed eating red vines and watching Criminal Minds. But times have changed. I have changed, and that's kind of where I am now. But as the year progresses and you watch my videos, you're going to see me going through my glow up because I was trying to get my sexy back for a long time, 14 years to be exact. So I'm going to share something with y'all. I have not been on a date since December 2014. Yes, it has been a very long time for me. Um, that's a whole other video as far as what led to that date. But basically, in a nutshell, last person that I saw seriously was a narcissist. And after I finally escaped that situationship, I took a year off and I met a guy who said he understood. He'd see me in a year. He came back in a year and like, okay, we can date. I am abstaining. You know, I'm not doing anything until I have cemented a relationship. I want to get to know you, et cetera, et cetera. He's like, oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, so that's cool. And the very first date we went on, I made sure it was a day date to the Charleston Aquarium. So I was like, okay, this is what you're supposed to do. Don't go out at night, go out during the day. And if that motherfucker did not grope me every chance he got, he, and it just made it worse because I actually liked him. But he was a 50-year-old man acting like a horny teenager. There were even kids, school kids, who were at the aquarium for a field trip. And I had to keep reminding him, there are kids around, and also keep your damn hands to yourself. This is our first date. Like, what are you doing? So, yeah, that turned me off. And I have yet to meet someone locally that I would like to date. And I did the long distance thing before, and I really am not feeling like I want to do that anymore. So yeah, so now I'm on a Friday night in bed, watching my little beardy sleep and watching Criminal Minds. So that's what happens. And honestly, dating is daunting. Apparently, a lot of the rules have changed, and I wasn't aware of it because I was not trying to date. And then when I started trying to kind of get back into the swing of things, you know, people were telling me about different apps you can use to meet people, blah, blah, blah. And I would always put my age range at like 40 to 55, right? And and at the time I think I might have been like 48, 47, and everyone responding was either in their 60s or 70s, which, you know, as long as you're good and you're kind of hardy, I can date an older person, not a problem. But these people looked like they were older than their age, and they were just not, they weren't fitting the profile that I had set up. And so it was either that or it was men my age who moved like YNs with their pants hanging off their asses, or in their profile picture they was flipping the bird or holding stacks of money. And I'm like, you know, wonderful, if you got money, great. That means you're not going to ask me for mine. But at a certain point, you got to move a little bit differently. And so I've given up the dating app because that's even going to one that's made for older people or mature people. that didn't work either. So your girl is single for now, not necessarily trying to mingle, but I don't mind meeting people. But I'm just like, I'm very yeah, I'm going to be very particular, just because I know what I want. I know what I won't put up with. And like I posted a video earlier about Eartha Kitt and talking about compromise. And I said, I'm not compromising. And it's because I've done it before so many times and I never got anything out of it. So I feel like someone that meets me, if we're meant to have something, then a lot of who we are and what we like are going to sync up. Does that sound crazy? I just hope that there are people who can kind of understand or empathize with what I'm saying. Because I cannot be the only one that's, I mean, okay, this is going to be a whole nother video too. But just real quick, y'all see what I'm working with, right? This is me. This is the all natural me. I see people on YouTube. I see a lot of content creators, beautifully made up, glammed up. And I am not a quote unquote makeup wearer per se. I know how to put makeup on and to wear it, but it's not my natural thing. Like I don't get up every day and make my face up. So I didn't want my channel to be set up to where, you know how you meet somebody at the club and you just swear they're fine. And then they turn the lights on and it's like, okay, where'd the person go that I was talking to for the last hour? Because the person you're looking at now with those lights on, and so I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm wearing makeup, and then like I get to a day where I'm like, ugh, I don't want to put my makeup on, and then people are like, okay, what the hell happened? So yeah, so this is the natural me, and you will see me wear makeup. But anyway, so it's like I feel like the person I get with will be okay with that, won't be like, well, you don't wear makeup, or you don't want to do this, or you don't want to do that, because I'll do it for the right person. Like if I'm motivated, I'm going to do it for you, but I just don't want someone who's like put off because 5 days out the week I choose not to wear makeup. Or, so, and I've been through that before where it's like, I know that guys want women who look good, not just to them, but to their friends and family, because it's kind of like a status thing to have arm candy. But, I mean, and I would do it. I mean, there's putting on makeup and then there's glamming it up. And I would definitely put on makeup. But it's like, what do I get out of it? Because this is not the 1950s. So getting chosen isn't the end all be all. Like, that's not my goal. Like, if I don't get chosen, which I have not been chosen quite a few times, like, life ain't over. So what am I going to get by giving you my all? Because to say that just because I got the man, yeah, that's not how that works anymore. It hasn't been that way for a long time for a lot of women. Now, some, yes, that's the goal. Got to have a man. If I don't have a man, but for me, like, what am I getting? Because I know what I'm bringing, but what are you bringing? So, if there's any guys that are watching, excuse me, let me back it up. If there's any men, solid men who are watching, what is it that y'all are looking for? Because I've been told that I'm not high maintenance enough. I even had a guy tell me, it'd just be so much easier if I could just put some money in your hand and you go get your nails done and your hair done and just whatever. And I've had like, what do y'all want? I've been told I'm too strong, I'm too independent, I'm too opinionated, I'm too mouthy. I can be all those things. I truly can. But at the same time, I've raised 3 boys. And I have 3 autistic boys. And my mom ain't raised no punk bitch. Like, I need you to be an alpha, because I'm an alpha. But I need you to alpha me in such a way that I want to move completely in my feminine with you. I want to feel submissive. I want to be submissive to you and not feel like you're trying to control me or or, make me your beta. Like, if you do it properly, I will gladly submit. I will be soft. I will be all those things with you. But it's like, you got to give me a reason to. Like, what do you look for? What do guys want from a woman? Because we're educated, we go to school, we do the things you tell us that we're too educated, we're this, we're that, so what do y'all want from us? Because I'm curious to know. Because when I get back out on the market, I am not putting up with nobody bullshit. I'm not holding nobody's hand. I am not coddling anybody. I just want the straight, honest truth. I appreciate honesty. The more brutal, the better. I've had guys say, well, I don't really want anything. I'm just looking for a little fun. Okay, cool. Now I know. But then when I'll ask, hey, what is this? Are you open to a relationship? You just want to have fun? You want to kick it? And I would always get, you sound desperate. And I'm like, no, it's just that time is something I can't get back. So I need to know. Because I can still hang out with you. If you're just looking to do a little fun, if I'm in that space, I'm fine to do that. We can hang out. Like, just be honest with me. Tell me what it is that you are looking for. So that way I know. And either I'm going to choose to kind of do what you want, or I'm going to say, I got to take a pass. So men, if you're watching, chime in. Let me know, what is it that y'all want from women? And any women that are watching, if you are dating and you're dating successfully, please tell me what you're doing, where you're going. Are you using apps? Are you getting set up by friends? I tried that too. It didn't work. Like, what's the deal? Because again, it's been a long time since I've been on a date, and it's just maybe it's because I'm older now. I just really don't feel like I want to put up with a bunch of stuff. It's like the first wrong step and I'm gone. There's people always like, well, you gotta work, you gotta put in work. And I'm like, put in work for what? If we're supposed to be together, if I'm here to make you happy and you're here to make me happy, where does the work come in exactly? I've always had 3 rules that I stick to. Just 3. And I'm like, these are the things I have to have in a relationship. And I can promise you, there has not been one person that has not tried to bend or break the rules. I'm going to tell you what those rules are. Number 1, I need 1 day out of the week to myself. Meaning you can, if you want to send me a good morning text or whatever, that's cool. I'll check in with you. Hey, good morning. But the rest of that day, I want to just have that time for me. Even my sons would know, and my family would know, this is her day. We're not going to bother her with anything that's not an emergency. That's my decompression and reset day. Right. The other thing is, don't ask me for money. Now, people run into situations, and I understand that, and I've helped people before, but I can't have it be an habitual thing. Like, you can't just every 2 weeks, oh, I'm short on this. No, we're not doing that, because I'm not asking you for your money. And the third thing is, whenever the Boston Celtics are playing, if you're going to be in my space while I'm watching a game, you are watching the game with me. You're not telling me you're coming over to watch the game so you can try to cuddle on the couch and try to do whatever, because I'm obnoxious when I'm watching my team play. Okay. So those 3 things. And I'm telling y'all, no one has ever been okay with those 3. And I'm like, these aren't even really 3 major things. It's just, these are 3 things I need. And there's always been pushback no matter what. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And believe it or not, I've had friends of mine tell me that my standards are too high, or that I want too much, or I'm just not willing to work with people. I'll take all of that. I will take all of that. I am a 52-year-old woman. I've had so many unsuccessful relationships. I feel like I've learned from them, and I don't carry baggage. Because that's something that comes up a lot too. Because I'll be like, hey, I don't do well with being stood up. You stand me up, unless you are dead or dying, there's no excuse for it, and I can't accept it. Oh, well, you're making me pay for something the other man did. No, it's just I don't want to do that anymore. I've done it. I've forgiven people for that. I don't like that. For me, inconsideration is my number one pet peeve. And inconsideration takes many forms. The one that bothers me the most is when you play with my time. Whether it's you're standing me up, I've gotten ready, I've taken time to get ready, you don't show up, or you show up late. I especially don't like people who are perpetually late, because who the fuck do you think you are, playing with someone's time? So it's not me carrying baggage, it's just me learning from things that I accepted before, and I just won't do it again. So I'm curious to see if anyone comments on the dating situation. I know relationships between men and women, it's a very loaded subject, and it's always going to cause an argument because everyone feels like the other person is doing something wrong or causing them to be this way or that way. So if you decide to comment, you can. I want you to be honest. Just keep it cute, because I don't want any arguments happening in the comment section. Remember, no matter what, we always still move in love over here. So chime in if you'd like. Thank you for watching my video. I'm going to try to get some sleep because I'm going to be up early, and we're going to see what this weather is doing later on. It's supposed to rain. We shall see, and weather's going to drop. So I'm kind of morbidly looking forward to having my 2 minutes outside in 22-degree weather. We'll see. I don't know, y'all, but I'm going to do it. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you have not subscribed, please do so. My channel, again, is not a specific platform. I'm just going to be talking. And, of course, I'll try to keep up with current events, too. So I'll be making some more videos doing that. Anyway, I love you guys. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, stay kind, always spread joy. And I hope everyone has a wonderful night of sleep. Wake up feeling recharged and refreshed, ready to take on the day.